welcome to this virtual hearing convened by the Congressional Oversight Commission. Pursuant to Section 4020 of Title IV, subtitle the CARES Act, the Commission must conduct oversight of the $500 billion authorized for the Exchange Stabilization Fund. As a part of our oversight work, the Commission has decided to hold this hearing today, which will examine the Main Street lending facilities. The Federal Reserve established the Main Street Lending Program to support lending to small and medium-sized businesses and nonprofit organizations that were in sound financial condition before the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. The program operates through 5 facilities, which we will learn more about this morning. The program is being administered by the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston. Today's hearing will have 2 panels. President Eric Rosengren, President and Chief Executive Officer of the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston, will testify during the first panel, and the second panel will include industry participants. In the absence of a chair, the commissioners have agreed to each have 1 minute of opening remarks. I'll now recognize myself for an opening statement. Our Commission is pleased to convene this hearing of the Main Street Lending Program. Thank you, our witnesses, for lending your expertise today. I believe this is an extremely timely and important discussion. I also commend my fellow commissioners. Together we've worked in a bipartisan, bicameral way to release 3 reports and organize this inaugural hearing. I'd also like to thank our personal staffs for their diligence in this area, particularly in the absence of a chair. And on behalf of all commissioners, I welcome our new Chief Clerk, Amber Vinson, and thank you for the U.S. Senate for these facilities today. Findings from today's hearing will be reflected in our next report. The Main Street Lending Program term sheet was released on April 9th and finally became operational on July 6th. Leading to its implementation, the program generated significant interest and engagement. However, in the months since the program's been available, $95 million of the $600 billion allocated has been loaned to eligible businesses. I hope we find answers today that will help explain why it took 3 months to stand up the program and what, if anything, needs to be done to alter the program to expand the universe of eligible borrowers. I yield back, and I now recognize Commissioner Ramamurthy for 1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.